1997. 5-cent coin sitting quietly. In your drawer, purse, or old coin jar, this little piece of metal might just turn the tables for you. Many people overlook it, thinking it's too new to be worth anything special. But what if I told you that certain 1997 nickels are being sold for hundreds of dollars on eBay and in major auctions? Stick around until the end of this video because I'll reveal its current market value according to eBay, collector platforms, and live auctions, and show you exactly how you can sell yours for the best price. The 1997 5-cent coin, known as the Jefferson nickel, continues one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. It features the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front, designed by Felix Schlag, and his home, Monticello, on the back. While it may look ordinary at first glance, the real magic lies in its condition, rarity, and minting errors that can make some examples extremely valuable to collectors. This coin was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver with a D, and San Francisco with an S. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced coins for circulation, while the San Francisco Mint focused on proof coins meant for collectors. The total mintage exceeded 1.1 billion coins, which sounds like a lot, but not all of them were struck perfectly, and those with unique errors or exceptional quality are now the ones fetching big prices. The composition of the 1997 5-cent coin remained traditional: 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Though millions were made, most circulated coins lost their mint luster and sharp details through everyday use. However, the few that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition have become collector favorites. According to eBay standard, circulated 1997 nickels usually sell between 10 cents and $1 depending on where. But the real shock comes when you look at auction listings for high-grade or error coins. A 1997 D nickel graded MS67 by PCGS sold for over $250. Another example, a 1997 nickel from Philadelphia, with full steps visible on the Monticello design, reached an impressive $480 at heritage auctions. Coins that show those full steps are particularly valuable because they prove the strike was flawless, something that rarely happened in mass production. Proof coins from San Francisco are another story. These mirror finish coins were struck with extra care and released only in collector sets. A 1997 S-proof nickel graded PR70 Deep Cameo by NGC once sold for around $120, simply because it was in perfect condition with 0 imperfections. Collectors love proof coins for their mirror-like shine and precision details. Error coins are where the excitement really begins. Off-center strikes, die cracks, double die obverses, or planchette errors can make a coin stand out dramatically. One off-center 1997 D nickel where Jefferson's face was partially the 1986 Jefferson nickel might look ordinary, but believe me, it holds the kind of hidden potential that can truly surprise you. If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. Stick around till the end of this video, because I'll tell you exactly how much this coin is worth according to eBay, auction houses, and other online platforms, and how you can sell it for real profit. The 1986 5-cent coin featuring the image of Thomas Jefferson on the front and his historic home Monticello on the reverse belongs to one of the most iconic and longest-running coin series in the United States. It was minted during a time when America's economy was evolving and coinage designs were staying true to their historic roots. Though millions of these coins were struck, a few special pieces stand out due to their rare minting conditions, pristine quality, or fascinating errors. These rare examples have caught the attention of collectors around the world. Most 1986 nickels were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark, while the Denver ones feature a small D next to Monticello. Though both are common, coins from either mint that remain in uncirculated or proof-like condition are the ones collectors are chasing today. Their value depends heavily on condition, grade, and rarity. On platforms like eBay, circulated 1,986 nickels might go for a few cents. But when it comes to high-grade or error coins, things get interesting. Several verified listings show 1986 nickels, selling from $10 to $50 for coins in mint or near-perfect condition. In some cases, collectors have paid over $100 for coins that have been professionally graded and certified by organizations like PCGS or NGC, especially those graded MS66 or higher auction. Houses have also seen their share of surprises. Some 1986 Jefferson nickels with unusual minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets, have fetched prices ranging from $200 to even $500. The key lies in spotting those small imperfections that make your coin unique. These error coins are extremely rare, but if you have one, it can be worth a lot more than you might imagine. Another factor that makes certain 1986 nickel special is the level of detail in the strike. Coins with sharp designs, strong luster, and no visible scratches or marks tend to stand out among collectors. These characteristics show that the coin has never been in circulation or has been very well preserved, making it a prime target for buyers seeking high grade. Examples. It's also worth noting that proof versions of the 1986 nickel, which were made specifically for collectors by the San Francisco Mint and carry an S Mint mark, are some of the most sought-after versions. These proof coins have mirror-like finishes and deep details. On eBay and other auction sites, some proof coins have sold for prices up to $75. The 1993 5-cent coin might be the surprise you've been overlooking. If you have this coin, it might just turn the tables for you. Stick around till the end of the video because I'll tell you what makes this coin so special, how collectors are paying huge amounts for it on eBay and auction platforms, and how you can find out its real selling price. The 1993 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, might look ordinary, but its story is far from it. This coin was struck by the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia and Denver, with a small number of proofs made in San Francisco. On the front, it features Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and on the back his historic home, Monticello. What gives this coin its unexpected value are the rare mint errors, die variations, and pristine condition. Examples that collectors are hunting down across the world. During the early 1990s, the U.S. Mint's coin production saw some mechanical inconsistencies leading to slight doubling, off-center strikes, and weak impressions on certain 1993 nickels. These tiny minting flaws, which were once considered minor, have now become prized collector pieces. Coins with visible doubling on the words Liberty or I in God We Trust, or nickels with off-center designs, can bring impressive sums when sold to the right buyers. On online marketplaces like eBay, even a simple 1993 nickel in uncirculated or mint condition can attract attention. Collectors have listed these coins for prices ranging from a few dollars to hundreds depending on their quality and grading. Proof versions, especially those from San Francisco with the S Mint mark, can hold even higher value if kept sealed in original proof sets. Some error examples have been seen sold for hundreds, and a few rare conditions have reached bidding wars in auction sites. What makes this even more exciting is that many of these valuable nickels are still out there in circulation. People use them daily, not realizing that one small detail, like a die crack or a missing mint mark, could multiply their coin's worth. Collectors and dealers constantly scan coin rolls and old collections hoping to find one of these overlooked treasures when graded by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC. The 1993 5-cent coin in MS66 or MS67 condition can command strong market interest. Collectors look for coins with sharp strikes, clean surfaces, and original luster. Even though the face value remains 5 cents, the market value can rise dramatically based on rarity, preservation, and visual appeal. Another fascinating detail about the 1993 nickel is that it represents the end of an era before the mint made slight updates to its equipment and quality control. That makes this year's coin a nostalgic piece for many collectors who appreciate the traditional craftsmanship that went into these designs. On eBay and other online platforms, prices fluctuate as new coins. 5-cent coin from 1987 could actually be your ticket to something big. Most people pass it by without a second glance. But if you have one of these in your old collection or change jar, it might just turn the tables for you. Stick around till the end of the video because I'll tell you how this simple nickel has shocked collectors online with its surprising worth on platforms like eBay and in major coin auctions. The 1987 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel, might not seem like much at first glance, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Struck by both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, this coin carries a design that honors Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his beautiful Monticello home on the reverse. What makes it intriguing to collectors is not just its age but the subtle details, mint errors and condition grades that can drastically affect its market value. During the late 1980s, the US Mint was transitioning its equipment, and small die imperfections or striking anomalies were not uncommon. Some 1987 nickels were struck slightly off-center, while others had die cracks or doubling visible on the word Liberty or the date itself. These rare minting errors have become the center of attention among coin collectors, fetching impressive prices online. On platforms like eBay, coin enthusiasts have been paying astonishing amounts for the rare, high-grade examples of this coin. In circulated condition, these coins may only be worth face value, but when preserved in mint state or proof-like condition, they can easily reach into the hundreds. For example, an uncirculated 1987D nickel-graded MS-67 has been listed on eBay for several $100s, and similar coins at auctions have sold for comparable amounts. Depending on their rarity and visual appeal, the proof versions minted in San Francisco, marked with an S, are particularly admired for their sharp details and mirror-like finishes. These proof coins, when kept sealed and untouched, can hold significant premium value. Some collectors on online forums report sales ranging between $25 to $100 depending on grade, while error versions have been auctioned for far higher. Beyond the monetary worth, the 1987 5-cent holds an emotional and historical charm. It belongs to an era when pocket change still had a story to tell, an era where design, precision, and national pride reflected in every minted coin. Collectors appreciate it as a symbol of that period, and that's what continues to fuel demand across the world. So if you come across a 1987 Jefferson nickel, especially one in mint or proof condition, don't overlook it. Check for any unusual markings, doubling, or errors that might make it unique. You never know, it could be one of those coins. The 1964 5-cent coin might just be that hidden treasure sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change. If you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. Stick around till the end of the video because I'll share everything about its value according to eBay listings, online auctions, and collector platforms, and also tell you how you can find out its selling procedure. The 1964 5-cent coin, known as the Jefferson nickel, is one of the most famous and widely collected coins in American numismatic history. It features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the front and his Monticello home on the reverse. What makes this particular year stand out is that it marked the end of an era. The last year the United States struck nickels with a date frozen at 1964 due to the nationwide coin shortage that followed. Because of that, billions were minted, but not all 1964 nickels are equal in value. While most 1964 nickels were made from a copper-nickel alloy and seem common, the real worth lies in their variations, errors, and preserved quality. The US Mint produced these coins in both Philadelphia and Denver, and some came out with unique die cracks, doubling, or incomplete strikes that today command huge premiums among collectors. If you check eBay or other major coin selling sites, you'll notice a fascinating price range. A regular circulated 1964 nickel might only bring a few cents, but an uncirculated or proof-like piece can sell for anywhere between a few dollars to hundreds, depending on the condition and grading. The highest prices go to those coins certified by professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, especially those graded MS65 or above, some 1964. Nickels have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auction because of specific mint errors. Examples include off-center strikes, die clashes, and the famous full steps varieties, where the steps of Monticello on the reverse are sharply defined. These full steps coins are incredibly rare and collectors are willing to pay serious money for them, some even fetching thousands in top condition. On eBay, you'll find collectors actively bidding on 1964 nickels with visible mint marks and clean surfaces, coins with unique die varieties, such as double dies or missing elements, are listed for hundreds. The prices vary greatly, but what's consistent is the excitement and demand among collectors who know how scarce perfect 1964 nickels really are. Interestingly, 1964 was also the year the mint struck an unusually large number of coins due to the ongoing coin shortage. That massive production led to wear and tear on dies, which caused more varieties and imperfections than in most other years. Those very imperfections are what collectors chase today, making even small differences worth big money. The Denver Mint pieces marked with AD are generally more common, but even among them, pristine examples or error coins